I'm Sweetwater County Commissioner Island Richards, and I just want to touch base with you real quick and talk about something that is going on in our county and some, we'll call it misinformation, that is being spread by someone who is trying to create content for his social media. Recently, a person from outside our community has been visiting local public meetings and recording in public spaces while making a number of alarming claims about Sweetwater County government. I want to take a moment to set the record straight so our residents have accurate information. The first topic I want to address is Fontenelle Dam. A recent statement claimed that if Fontenelle Dam were attacked with an energy weapon, Green River would flood in under 30 minutes. That's simply not true. According to the county's Dam Failure and Flood Hazard Annex, in the event of a catastrophic breach, floodwaters would take 9 to 12 hours to reach Jamestown and 10 to 13 hours to reach the city of Green River. And that's in the event of a catastrophic breach. Earthen dams like Fontenelle typically fail incrementally rather than instantaneously, providing even more time. In short, there would be many hours of warning and plenty of time to respond, not minutes. There is nothing, however, to indicate that Fontenelle Dam is anything but safe. Don't let misinformation cause fear. The next topic is emergency management. Sweetwater County does have an emergency management program and disaster response plans coordinated with state and federal partners. These plans are updated regularly, available at the county website, and the public is always invited to participate in annual THIRA planning, which is the threat and hazard identification and risk assessment process. Participation is advertised publicly, and it is always a challenge to get people to engage. We can't force anyone to take part, but the opportunity is always there. The next topic is airspace. The County Commission has no authority over U.S. airspace. Aviation matters are handled by the FAA and federal law. It could be argued that the state of Wyoming has a role, but as merely a political subdivision of the state, Sweetwater County does not. All of our authority is derived through the legislature, and the legislature has not given counties the authority to regulate airspace. If that is to be addressed at all, it would have to be addressed by the state legislature. The next point raised is property taxes. I saw a claim that I oppose eliminating property taxes. What I actually said in our meeting is that counties are required by Wyoming statute to provide certain services: law enforcement support, public health, roads, elections, etc. If the legislature wants to eliminate property tax, that is their purview. But it is also their responsibility either to provide counties with another revenue source to meet those statutory duties or to adjust the duties themselves to match the revenue available. I said I was open to the discussion, but it has to be the whole conversation. The legislature can't just turn off the faucet and expect everyone else to just deal with the drought that it causes. The next bit of misinformation I've heard is concerning commission salaries. The Sweetwater County Commissioners earn a base salary of $36,000 per year, a salary that was set long before any of the current commissioners took office. That amount has not been increased since 2018, and constitutionally, we can't adjust that up or down during our current terms. By statute, commissioner pay cannot exceed the salary of the lowest paid full-time countywide elected official, and in no case can it exceed the ceiling of $145,000 set by the legislature. In Sweetwater County, the lowest paid full-time countywide elected official makes $125,000 a year. That means Sweetwater County commissioners here are paid less than 29% of the limit based on local salaries and less than 25% of the overall ceiling set by the legislature, far from the six-figure salaries that have been claimed. Finally, I want to touch on professional conduct. Another claim was that I was disrespectful to a Wyoming House member when she visited our meeting recently. In reality, the representative specifically asked if commissioners had any questions, and I simply availed myself of the opportunity that she invited. I believe I was professional and courteous with my questions. My intent was to emphasize the connection between county responsibilities, statutory mandates, and revenue sources, not to disrespect anyone. I encourage everyone to watch the meeting on YouTube and see it for yourself. As a commissioner, my role is to focus on the duties that Wyoming law actually gives counties: roads, law enforcement support, health and safety, and good stewardship of tax dollars. Thank you to everyone who helps keep Sweetwater County grounded in facts, cooperation, and common sense. Some of these claims are being repeated in live streams from government buildings. I just want to remind everyone that people have the right, every right, to film and speak in public spaces so long as they don't interfere with the public's business or disrupt official proceedings. While it may be frustrating to hear misinformation repeated, it is not productive at all to confront or engage them directly. It might feel good in the moment, but it just feeds into their desire for content. The best response: stay grounded in facts, rely on trusted sources, and keep county business moving forward. You can always reach directly out to me if you have any questions. Thank you for your time, and I appreciate each and every one of you.